G'day guys, it's Nick here. I'm the founder of Blackboard Coffee. We thought it'd be really exciting just to let you guys know what we're up to and basically lift the veil on some of the projects that we've got coming up. So we distill what we do down to good coffee and good people. We just want to let you guys know what we're up to. So what are we up to, Kyle?
Pretty exciting, actually. I started in the business around about 6 months ago, and not understanding really what good coffee and good people meant to Blackboard, but seeing it on our packaging, seeing it, in person, and spending a bit of time in the business, I really now have an understanding as to why we do have that as kind of like our overarching or guiding principle as the way that we like to operate. And that really shows down to the partners that we partner with, so cafes, and also the people that we're dealing with through Instagram or collaborating with different brands and things like that. We have a bit of an idea that we'd like to start a conversation with some people that we feel are building our community and that we feel are good people.
For sure.
And we didn't really know at first how to sort of articulate it or how we should present it. Firstly, we spoke about potentially a podcast, but kind of feeling that was a bit flooded in that sort of market.
For sure.
And it doesn't really show the person visually, who they are, and also diving into their own personal space and lifting the veil on who they are personally. For us, good people is something that is our guiding principle from our staff, from the farmers that we buy our coffee from, and the people that we deal with. And so we thought it'd be a great idea, knowing some of the people that we are dealing with, is to kind of shine a light on what they do in the community and share their story.
Yeah, I think too, from my perspective, one of the things that I find really interesting is since Kyle's come on board, it's been really exciting to have someone new come into the business and ask me, what the business means to me and where we want to go with it. And I think the thing that I enjoy most out of the business, or have enjoyed most, of the relationships that we've created. And that was something that you really shone a light on for me from the beginning. So it's really cool, I guess, to, put some fuel to the fire on that and broaden that so that it's not just between us and our cafe partners, but, that means that we can show people who interact with us at home and maybe drink our coffee, the amazing people that we get to interact with because they love coffee as well. So for me, it's like this beverage that, just drops it's just a common interest for people in all walks of life. And we get to have these amazing convos with, our cafe partners and people who drink coffee from them. So, Kyle and Emily as well, who came on board at a similar time, they took these sort of principles of what I felt our brand really meant and kind of came up with this, cool idea to the concept's basically 30-minute maximum interview and getting under the hood.
Yeah. And not only if they are a creative or they're an adventurer or someone with a really interesting story, but getting under the hood of who they are personally and their family life, their day-to-days, so that I guess it's making it accessible or engaging for someone to watch, to go how do they get to that point of being a creative or running a successful business or whatever. People are really interested in that, and I think that's what we're trying to get out of the conversations is who they are personally.
And we've done a couple now. Obviously, this will be sort of the first video to give it context. But what have you what sort of surprised you? Do you reckon? From the first few that we've done, because they've been pretty exciting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but it's there's some insane stories of personal experience, as a father myself, to understanding how they operate in their space and still be a father, and
Yeah,
like
for
how,
sure.
how that kind of is their life.
Yeah.
It's not just like something that they sort of compartmentalize and it's like two separate things. It's like very much their
Yeah,
life
that's cool.
and what they do.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, some crazy stories, and I'm really stoked to see them come. Yeah. How about you, Matt?
Yeah, I think definitely for me, it's like realizing just the depth to, even some people that like I already personally knew, but having the format and the time to have a coffee that, rather than just purely conversation, but exploring, like you said, who they are as a person.
Yeah.
I think is like, it's only enriching the relationships that some of those people already had. And then, for example, the conversation we had today with Andrea from Dos Ombre, it was so cool to hear for her, like, just what that creative process meant and how that, like you said, kind of consumes her life. And it is just part of it now. So I think, just getting to know people who are already found inspiring and like what they do and just getting that deeper insight into it while having a tasty brew.
Having tasty brew, yeah.
No, it's really good.
Yeah.
So we're stoked to share these with you guys, and we're basically, figuring it out as we kind of go. But we just would love to hear who you guys think would be great to have a brew with as well. And for us, it's just about shining a light on epic people in the community. So I hope you enjoy it. Ew.
Cheers.
Cool, man.